In this video, I'm going to show you how to crimp ferrules on the ends of stranded wires. This is really helpful to put small gauge wires into connectors found on the new Mio DAC. We also use these connectors on several of our C-Series modules. And so these are spring terminal connectors. And you can use any kind of wire on them, but solid wire goes straight in, stays secure. This braided wire or stranded wire can get frayed, and it doesn't have the same kind of push force on it. So the answer to that is actually something that's not in NI's catalog. It's a tool, and it's called a ferrule. And these are ferrules. They come in different sizes for the different size wire. They also have a different length to them for the barrel or the pin or the actual ferrule part. And I'll get to that in a minute here. So to crimp the ferrules, we need obviously the ferrule itself, and then I have a crimping tool here. There's a few different styles, but this is the kind that comes in from multiple sides, kind of like a camera aperture closing. And then I've got standard strippers, but I've already stripped my wire, and you can see the frays like you often get. OK, so I'm going to see if I can twist this up. You probably should normally cut it and restrip, but I'm going to twist this up. And you want to strip enough such that you fill up the barrel with the stripped exposed cable. Stick that in my crimping tool, and then you just pull. And these things are so nice. It gives you a nice, clean look on the end. But more important than looking clean, all those little strands aren't going to reach out to their neighbors and cause a problem with your signal. Ferrules can also be used on power cables. So if you have a 10 or a 12 gauge cable, you can crimp those, and it's really nice because now you're not going to risk shorting out those cables. And then this will go straight into one of these spring terminals. Just push it in, and it's in there. And I can give it a solid tug, and that is in. So solid connection, and then I'm going to see if I can just push the spring terminal down, and then it pops right out. And that is how you crimp a ferrule, and it makes wiring, data acquisition, and these small signal wires so much easier.